You niggas is popping pills. Y'all ain't going to school. If you is going to school, you in the matrix of school. You're not creating nothing. You in a false sense of what education is. So it's a messed up time, man. Everybody rapping. Niggas, mamas, sisters, everybody's rapping, bro. It is a bad position and time to be in. What you gonna say? Pray? You gonna pray? God give you a mind to fix your own situation. And that's another thing. They always want to talk about black violence, Chicago violence, people shooting each other. Man, listen, man, people been dying for years. People die all through history. People die every day. These wars and all this, the violence is the damn violence. Niggas die. People die. I'm desensitized to it. My father got murdered in 2010. I don't care about nothing. Because he died. Because he's participating in black genocide. He brought that on himself. I'm not saying the loss of life is not messed up. What I am saying is, though, 6-year-old was down on the plantation. 7-year-old was down in Africa. Kids died. I'm just saying, don't make it seem like, oh, this is a new phenomenon. Listen, the culture of hip hop is promoting gun violence. Kids live in the black community. Long as the culture of gun violence continues and kids are in these communities, it's going to keep happening. If you don't want your child in them situations, don't let your child kick it in them areas. I hate to say it, that's the dilemma we in. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that it should be like that, but it is what it is. If your arm is affected, of course you would like to keep your arm, but to live, you're going to cut it off. You got to do what you got to do in a situation that is a dilemma of the ages, and this is the situation that's a dilemma of the ages. Why does a kid pick up a gun? Think about it. Why would I pick up a gun as a kid? But see, I'm not trying to figure that out because I already know the greater implications. The greater implication is that the society has projected 30, 40 years into the future. They know they building jails and all that ahead. They know what's going on, man. They know these kids that's growing up, they really destined to die. It's sad, man. It's sad they destined to die. They know that these kids going to grow up, not be able to get a job, get frustrated, get in the streets, go to jail. Because no solution is going to service everybody. Like, some people say, you know what? Take all them ghetto ass, whatever, and put them over there. Then that's creating a problem because now you're creating a caste system. Now you got two groups of people fighting. So the solution is to put the information out here, save who you can. You can't reform everybody. That's the problem. It ain't no one-size-fits-all solution for it. We are all in a competition to mask our brokenness. We all really broke. I can't put my hands on $15,000. I'm being real. I can't put my hands on $15,000 in my savings. Let alone if you out there, you don't got no money, $5,000, $6,000, let alone $1,000. Most people can't put their hands on $2,000, $3,000 liquid unless they cracking cards or something. The ability to save is hard because when you having bills coming in, how you gonna pay when everything goes out? So you're paying a person and you can't save. Unless you have a surplus. It's hard to get a surplus because most of the jobs ain't paying you wage where you can get surplus. You work in unbearable hours. They really ushering people back into indentured servitude kind of because what are you really gaining? Man, look, when I was in college, I was broke, man. I was stealing. I was stealing because I couldn't eat. You're really like, you putting yourself in the grind and then you like $30,000, $40,000 in debt. You can't get your original papers of you graduating. You did all that work and now you owe some money. Really, I guess my message overall, man, in a conclusion type of format is, look, if you're young, you follow what's the word, in some capacity, you're trying to stay aware of what's going on. And I'm telling you what's going on. You need to come up with a strategic way to live your life where you don't have to depend on too many people and depend on certain people, because you're not going to get no money out here unless you depend on somebody. You're going to have to go into debt. All that, I'm not going into debt, I'm not going to spend no money. Dude, every company in America is in debt. This is a debtor nation. This is a debtor nation. All that, I'm trying to buy a house, buy this, buy that. Ownership don't mean nothing no more because they just take it. Education, education is not the main pursuit of black people no more, I don't think, because at the end of the day, it's money. It's an economic thing. Now we're educated. Now we know we fucked up. We didn't know we was messed up. We had to. Now it's economic. So I think that's the primary focus. of any endeavor that we are going upon, it's got to be financial. The way we do that is creating products that other cultures and people could, benefit from. We have to create an identity, create a product, sell it, make money, and then create our infrastructure. That's the guide to this, to be honest.
What's the word? 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 I'm stepping now. What's the word? 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 Hey, what y'all tell me? See, I don't practice, but still my pimpin'. On point like cactus, take an actress. Fire like matches, straight to